Hey y'all, it's Johnny C. Cochran here, candidate for U.S. Congress, Alabama's 4th Congressional District. I want to talk about a tale of two dimes. The camera's not going to cooperate with me very well, but I have two dimes here with me. One is a dime from a recent year, and one is a dime from 1936. Now, this dime from 1936 was gifted to me by our Libertarian Party of Alabama candidate for governor, Dr. Jimmy Blake. And he explained to me what some of the differences are in these two dimes. Now, the casual observer would notice that the design is a little bit different on both, that the dime from 1936 is a little heavier than the dime from today. But I think the key thing is that the dime from 1936 is worth over $3, and the dime from today is worth 10 cents. So, how's a dime worth more than 10 cents? Well, a long time ago, our currency was actually backed by something other than the full faith and credit of the United States. It was backed by precious metals like gold and silver. And so this dime is actually comprised of, I think, a little bit over 90% silver. And starting in 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, through 1971, when Nixon took us off the gold standard, we had in America in which a blue collar job used to support yourself, a spouse, a couple of kids, a car or two, and that American dream of owning your own home with the white picket fence. But that isn't what we have today now, is it? Now, most parents both have to work out of necessity to survive, to have a two stream dual income household. I believe that instead of asking, like, how much money should I be making? We should be asking ourselves, what are we getting paid with? We're getting paid with a fiat US dollar, which is intentionally designed to lose purchasing power. We have politicians in Washington, D.C. that are too spineless to look you in the eye and say, hey, the national debt has 6x'd over the last 25 years. We're at almost $31 trillion in debt. We're going to have to raise everyone's taxes to take care of that. So, because they're too cowardly to have that conversation, and they're too timid to propose any sort of meaningful reduction in spending, they go to their friends at the Federal Reserve and they just move a couple of decimal points in a computer. And now all of a sudden, our monetary base has expanded, which devalues the purchasing power of the money you earn. I want to interview to be your voice in Washington, D.C. If you have come to the realization that I have, that the system we have in place is rigged against regular working Americans, that only those in the top 0.01% have it made, while the rest of us toil with earning money that purposely loses its purchasing power, that every year we perhaps get a raise, but then the cost of everything exceeds the raises that we earn. Groceries, rent, the cost of tuition, healthcare. It's not that these things are costing more money. It's that the money we're paid with is losing value, right? I know this is not a lot of people talk about this because they haven't figured it out. I want to help people figure it out, that the money we're paid with is intentionally designed to lose value. It's part of the reason why you can't get any yield in a savings account. It's because it's losing value and value rapidly. So if you own assets, if you own houses and fine art and stocks, you benefit because the price of those things go up. Or is it that the dollar is losing so much value, it takes more of those dollars to purchase the same thing? But if you're like many Americans, you're struggling to get ahead, to build wealth for yourself, for your kids, it's because the system, the monetary system we have is designed that way. Join us. Visit www.johnnyccochran4al.com and learn about some of our other great candidates at votelibertyalabama.com to learn more.